How is it going, everybody? And welcome. Today on the 1st April with our Google Eyes, we are looking at another Chiki Briki deck, and this time has nothing to do with spells or easy. This time we are Enchantment, a giant enchantment deck that also utilize the Chiki Briki for some amazing combo possibilities and some really exciting plays. And this plays you will most likely see in the gameplay part. There is a lot of them, but one combo I want to point out here is between Stensia Uprising and Weaver Harmony, and I will talk about this a little bit more later on in this intro, and then we go to the gameplay part. In the game breakdown, I will talk about synergies and stuff that we maybe didn't saw in the game. So here is the combo. Stensia Uprising says, whenever we control 14 or 13 or more 13 permanents, exactly 13, not more, then we can sacrifice it and deal 7 damage to something. And Weaver of Harmony says, for 1 green and tap, we can copy target activated or triggered ability from an enchantment. So, well, Stensia Uprising is an enchantment, and a triggered ability 7 damage is a triggered ability, so we can copy with our Weaver of Harmony to deal additional 7, so we deal 2 times 7, it's 14 damage out of nowhere. And this is, I think, alone a video worth. This is why I thought, hey, I want to present it to you and show it to you if you want to experiment with this team. And other team we have here, you see we are hardcore enchantments, because I always wanted to build a deck around the Thought Rider, and I tried to run 4 of them, but I don't recommend to run 4 of them. 3 is totally fine, because when you run 4, the Arena Shuffler goes crazy, and sometimes you draw 3 or 4 of them already, like almost in your opening hand, and sometimes you draw none of them. So 3 is a really nice balance here. Usually you have it by turn 3, turn 4, where you actually want to play it, because you want to play the Thought Rider on turn 4 with one of our cheap enchantments that we have here with the Raid and the Kakkazan, to instantly trigger the ability to create a Kaimi. And then we have another small team going on again, one more, guys, another one. And this team is drain and gain, but also just feigns damage to our opponent, because Kaimi says whenever you cast an enchantment spell, and we have a lot of enchantments, you see here, I can maybe show it to you like this, type enchant, and we have a lot of enchantments here. You see how many enchantments we have in our board, and every time, where is my toady here, every time we cast an enchantment spell, each opponent loses 1 life and we gain 1 life. So we gain here, we have a gain and drain ability here. And of course our Kakkazan deals 1 damage to the face, our Raid deals twice damage to the face, and we gain a life. And yeah, this is it. And then whenever we play something, of course it deals damage. No, I'm sorry, I forgot one more inclusion that you barely see, maybe Valkut Exploration, a landfall enchantment for 3 mana that says whenever a land enters the battlefield, we exile the top card of our library and we can play it this turn. If we don't play it, we deal 1 damage, or the amount of damage that it was exiled with this card. But we have only normal lands. You see, maybe we don't have Evolving Wilds or any other lands that we can sacrifice and fetch another land, so we have 2 triggers out of it, because the mana based on the giant is in general really difficult. We need to fulfill a requirement of 3 mana, and especially by turn 4 we want to have our double reds, and by turn 5 double red for burn down the house. This is why we are mostly Rakdos. You see maybe here Haunted Reach 4 of, and Pathway 4 of. The rest is 4 of pathways, except the Gruel Pathway, and also 2 of each of these chill lands, as Dino likes to say. The rest is basically there to help us out to control the board, or find our pieces, or recover our pieces. For example, Shigeki, 1 of, but sugar card, can decide your games more often than not, because if opponent is also a controllish type of deck, they can destroy the Uprising, that can destroy other combo pieces that you need, and you can boom channel our Shigeki and gain this stuff back. Just an amazing tool to gain the combo pieces back, but also early on a 1/3 blocker is really good against Talia, against a lot of these mono white decks. And I encounter a lot of mono white because the season reset and a lot of people try to climb as fast as possible, so they play all these mono white things that they found online to just rank up really fast. Otherwise, what do we have here? Yeah, we have a lot of combo tricks. You will see them in the gameplay, I hope. They come more often the note, we have tricks like, for example, -1/-1 of Life of Toshiri, amazing enchantment, and then we can, with Flame Blast Bolt, to finish out our opponent. But if we don't have two of these, we can also Life of Toshiri, copy the ability of Life of Toshiri for -1/-1 with our Weaver Harmony, and suddenly a creature with power or with toughness of 2 dying 2, right? So we can here have some abilities to deal with opponent's board besides our normal removal spells here. And also, of course, Burn Down the House. Burn Down the House has a secondary purpose because we won't mainly go for this combo here, and Burn Down the House can create 3/1/1 devil creatures, and this helps Stensia Uprising really much to gain your 13 permanents on the board, to trigger the ability to sacrifice it and then to copy it with our Weaver of Harmony. Before we close off this intro, I want to show you cards that I also tested, and if you don't have some cards of it, for example, Valkut Exploration is a pretty old card, maybe some of you don't run it, or some other cards here. I tested also Curse of Hospitality and Jessica Chariot. Jessica Chariot, amazing card in this deck, but I don't want to include it because it just really often in a lot of decks. But otherwise, Jessica Chariot, not only she can copy the token from Chiki Briki, and this token will not be sacrificed when Jessica Chariot attacks and it's an end step, so we keep the permanent. Also, it gives us 3 permanents similar to Burn Down the House on the board to trigger our Stensia Uprising, and we can with Jessica Chariot copy the tokens from Stensia Uprising too if we want to, if we need to. To copy the Frog, I don't recommend with Jessica Chariot. I tried the deck for the most part with Jessica Chariot. I played without her maybe like 3 or 4 games, and they were pretty good. The win rate is really even, slightly over 50%, maybe around like 54, 55, somewhere there. But it's a really fun deck, and a deck that really requires you to think a lot. Like, your brain will go on 100% to play this stuff, because there is so much different possibilities to finish out the games, to gain advantage on the board, or to just play with your opponent. And this is what I love about this deck. Curse of Hospitality also really cool, because it can sometimes happen with our combo that we saw in our previous video with our Chiki Briki and Weaver. We can do the same in the end step of opponent, copying the Weaver of Harmony. Weaver of Harmony can pay 1 green mana, copy the Chiki Briki triggered ability, because it's also an enchantment. So the Chiki Briki, the reflection of Kiki Jiki, is also an enchantment. So when we tap it and trigger it, we can copy the trigger, and the Weaver of Harmony that is copied comes in with haste. So you can instantly again pay 1 green, tap it, and copy again the triggered ability from Chiki Briki to create more Weavers. I had a game where I had like on the upkeep, I think it was like 7 or 8 Weaver of Harmonies that were all like 9/9s or something like this, right? So you can go really crazy, and with Curse of Hospitality they have all trample, so it can finish out the game. Otherwise, Curse of Hospitality with Stensia Uprising, you can maybe gain some advantage. At the end, why I cut this card? At first, if you don't have creatures, and it can happen sometimes, this card is literally just a dead card for 3 mana. And third, often the opponent can remove it on time. So let's say you play it on turn 3, on turn 4 you play your Stensia Uprising, and as soon as you get some creatures maybe on the board, like 1/1 tokens from Stensia Uprising opponent, boom, Vanishing Verse it. So this is a little bit the downside I found at Curse of Hospitality, but otherwise also really cool card. I know some of you like it really much, so if you like this card, definitely you can play it in this deck. Maybe replace your Valakut if you don't have Valakut, or maybe reduce some of the Thought Riders to play our Curse of Hospitality. I don't recommend to reduce a Thought Rider, because he's also a creature, you need creatures for Curse, but something that is not a creature, maybe go down on Infernal Grasp or go down Bloodchief Thirst, use the Curse of Hospitality, and then you are good to go. Otherwise, guys, without further ado, if you enjoyed, don't forget to support the channel and support my work. This will be really nice. And yeah, I hope you will enjoy it. Let's roll it. Here we are with our Google Eyes against Myton. What do we have here? 1 drop, no 2 drops, so we want to draw our 2 drop. And 2 Uprisings that we cannot cast currently. Not a big fan of this hand, to be honest, but I think I'm gonna keep it. And I'm gonna play it a little bit differently. I'm not gonna drop the Kakkazan first, because I wanna maybe get the counter on our Thought Rider. So this is why. Let's see. And we have a lot of red sources. We are mainly Rakdos, So the way I built a mana base is mainly Rakdos, and the Golgari lands are just 2 off. So we're gonna see. And then again another mono white opponent, as I said before in the intro, season just resetted. Opponents are popping left and right here everywhere with mono white. And here, let's see, okay, let's play you. Jesus, this is a misplay. This is a misplay, huh? Amazing misplay. I forgot that it's untapped. But it's okay, it's okay. So another Thought Rider is actually good. So if my opponent has something like, how you call this dude? Brutal Catar. If we have something like Brutal Catar, we can replay our Thought. This is why I'm gonna play it now. Otherwise, I would have wait maybe until turn 4 to play Kakkazan with the Thought Rider. But in this case, Brutal Catal will hit our Thought Rider. But next turn we will create Thought Rider and Takaimi, the Froggy. So let's do it this way. We're gonna play you, and then we're gonna play Kakkazan. And this is, I think, a lot of value for a turn 4. Really hard for my opponent to come through. Let's see how much removal he packed in. Opponent packed a Field of Ruins. Interesting. Mono white running Field of Ruins. This is something new for me. Next turn Beaver will be a 3/3 2, so we have here enough power and toughness on the board. And Kaimi will drain my opponent a little bit and gain us some life. Interesting. Definitely interesting. So let's block it with Kaimi. Don't know what this attack should be. Maybe to... he wants to use the Wanderer as a combat trick to kill Kaimi. And this is okay. Sure, my friend. Now we can even sweep if we want to sweep. The question is, do we want to sweep? Right? This is always the question. Let's play you, I would say, first. We gain all the triggers out. He will be a 3/3. And now we can make it unblockable and go for the Wanderer, right? Sure. Let's do it. And let's go for the Wanderer. So my opponent do not create a 2/2 Vigilance. And Kaimi keep coming back, right? Kaimi, every time I will play Uprising, for example, a new Kaimi will be created. So this is why I'm not scared of blocking something with it. But we will see what my opponent's gonna do. If he's gonna plus on Usher again and attack, I will let it slide, let's say. And from there on we're gonna see. Oh, opponent has another Wanderer. Okay, interesting. Theoretically, he can play another Wanderer and exile my Thought Rider, but then if I top deck a land, I will of course sweep everything with Burn Down the House. Okay, opponent does nothing. Interesting. Transform it to daytime. We drew a green source. So we could theoretically or copy now the Kumano, or we can copy the Uprising, right? Question is always, do I want to copy the Uprising or copy the Kakkazan? And the creatures will get exiled. Is this important against mono white? I don't think so, right? So let's this be a 2/2 with haste. Opponent may be considering to play another one. Let's drain my opponent for a little bit. And then we're gonna pass everything. No attacks. Let's see if opponent gonna flash in something. Surprised that he didn't play the Wanderer. Honestly, really surprised that he didn't play the Wanderer. Maybe he wants to double spell with the... how you call him? The Brutal Catar to exile my other Toad Rider. for example. But this is okay, this is totally fine. And I think this is 11, next turn 12. So I need one more permanent, right? So if I play you, I can deal already 14 damage if I need to. Opponent is going in with his creatures. This is totally fine. Double spell, and what does he want to take? The Toad Rider, okay. How do you want to tap? The black and the green source, okay. We give the Toadie unblockable except from Legion Angel. Let's see if he wants to kill or if he wants to do something. 1, 2. Let's see how this will go. Okay. Opponent is at 15. Should we play another one, but then we can one turn kill the opponent next turn, right? I think so. Let's do it. Or wait, can I do it already now? Nope, I'm missing 1 mana. So I could theoretically... How would I have killed him? Nowhere, right? No. If I will not buff, he will block with something else. We decline it. That's totally fine. Next turn we're gonna see what my opponent is gonna do. Okay, he's attacking with the flyer and the 1/1 creature. Okay, why? So now I have 14 exactly. Next turn it will be 15. So let's block you here, and you here. That's totally okay. The Wanderer, okay. So he wants to kill the Weaver.
Now you've done it.
I still think we are really good in the game.
I have got new moves to teach you.
Okay, opponent creates another one. So now we have 13, it triggers once. If I do nothing, it triggers once. Right? Trigger, no, 1 is 12. 12, here now 13. I sacrifice it, deal damage, and then 14, yeah? This should be it, right? No attacks. End the turn. Then take action. 14 in the face. And take action. Another 14 in the face. Another 7, I'm sorry. And Myton is dead. Myton, my Myton. Nice. Googly. Let's go into the next one. We already have our next opponent against El Rolilo. Again, the same googly. And you saw maybe this deck requires a lot of thinking, a lot of brain power. Here again we are missing somehow black. I don't know if the game decides to mana screw me in this game, but we have Kakkazan into Kakkazan. Oh no, it's Fable. Jesus, I miss. We have only 1 Kakkazan. No, 2 Kakkazans and 1 Fable. The Chiki Briki. But the opponent is going first. It could be a pretty slow hand. Should we try it? Let's try it. We play Whale first. Okay, there we have our black source. So then we're gonna play it first black. And let's bring out the raid. Opponent is maybe enchantment deck. Maybe Celeste enchantments, maybe Naya. Opponents foretell something. Don't know what there is to foretell, my friend. What are you foretelling? Then we're gonna play... Doesn't really matter what we play, right? Let's play you. I don't wanna play Kakkazan right now. I wanna see first what he has, and I wanna maybe have another creature in my hand to play with a Kakkazan. This is an enchantment deck, but what does he foretell? What do enchantment foretell? Okay, another land is also good. This one is red. We have a lot of red. So let's do it like that. Let's go next. I don't know why I passed it, guys. I don't know, I was somewhere else. Resolve. This is why I passed it. This is why I passed it, my friends. Don't ask me why, but somehow I had it in my head. Don't ask me, don't ask me. I just thought like maybe I clicked accidentally twice again. Okay, we draw nicely our lands, so let's play you, I would say, for green, because then we can keep up the red, because this way 1 and then 2. And the Maka too, I like to play really late in the game, right? So I can get the advantage from my exiles and have enough mana for it. Another Hollow Hunted, okay. And the 1-mana enchantment? Not really, okay. Let's discard you. I don't think I will need you. I mean, he will create a bunch of spirits. And let's discard you. I like you. I like you because then if we draw the Toad Rider, we have it. So let's discard these two. Okay, nothing special. Let's play... Let's play you out. Let's plus here. Let's go in. And then with this treasure on, I'm gonna play the Valakut. Because then if we draw next turn the land, we can maybe hit something else from the top. Let's see how... Okay, Doomscar was foretold. I had a suspicion that it was maybe Doomscar. But interesting that Celestial Enchantments run Doomscar, huh? Interesting. Maybe he still has the combo pieces in the hands. Boseiju, okay. Take action. We have no basic, so this doesn't matter. Okay, here we have our land. We gain 2 life. I should have... Jesus, I make too many. You see, this deck requires a lot of thinking. I should have assigned them differently. This way I could have... Let's go for black. And let's go for some more damage. This way I could have give my Kumano +2 and he will be at 4. So let's see if this will maybe be a crucial or critical Kami, okay. And waiting announcement, okay. Let's exile the Kami. Kami is dead. 1 token and he creates another one here, okay. Fable is good. Exile you, return you as a 3. And we're gonna play you. Create a token of you. And then we go in with both of them. So it will be, I think, crucial to reorder my triggers. Because this way we could have applied more damage to our opponent. But we will see. Maybe he has another Doomscar in the hand. Hugan, okay. Hugan is good. Opponents want to kill Kiki. No, El Ganjo, okay. The El Ganjo, the restoration of El Ganjo, okay. Let's see what we can top deck. A land, but we can cycle it away. We cycle the land away. Let's see what is on top there more. Ah, Jesus. What do we go now for? There are a lot of lands that we hit, so the landfall enchantment will be really powerful. So let's create a token of what? Let's create a token of you. And then we're gonna go all in again. Create more treasures. The treasures can bring, the thing will bring me what? You say, creature planeswalker. I don't have anything of it in the graveyard, right? Okay, okay, okay. So let's see if my opponent can recover from this. Okay, 1, 2. 1, 2. Sure. Sure. That's okay. So my opponent will be at 2 now. Let's keep it like this. Let's keep it like this. And I have another deck with Chiki Briki. The deck is based around what he can return. Nothing really, right? He discarded a land, maybe he can return the land. And then let's see next turn. Oh Jesus, another Hollow Hunted, okay. Pass. He creates another creature, so I think it was crucial. I think it was crucial, but let's see. Jukai. Okay, we create another Chiki Briki. If I play you, let me try. If I play you, Chiki Briki is a 3. 3, 4. I copy you. You can instantly go in. I think this is game, right? And for here, let's go full control because I'm not sure if it's gonna keep the priority. No, it doesn't, okay. Because when he can enter the battlefield, but this is on opponent's turn, he needs to not be summon sicknesses. You can copy the triggered ability from to trigger the ability from the Weaver. I just was thinking right now if I should go for the next turn display, this endless combo in the opponent's turn, but I think I'm not gonna go for it. What do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, done. Done. Yeah, my opponent would be dead, right? My opponent would have been dead if I didn't make a misplay with ordering the triggers, right? Chum, chum, chum. So let's see what we got here. Can I return Kumano? I think I can, right? If you don't get life, I can return it. Return X target non-legendary cards from your graveyard to your hand. Yeah, I think we won with our Kakkazan. If I don't make any misplays. Today I like to make misplays. Resolve. Definitely interesting take on this enchantment decks. So opponent's going more mid-rangey with Doomscar, or maybe more control-ish type to lock out the game, but luckily we could find the right answers in the right time. My opponent had also a lot of good answers, huh? He had a lot of good answers. Okay, all his creatures are flying now. He's feeling safe, he's feeling Chiki Briki. We say here, record the report of put 1 back, we take Kakkazan, auto pay. And then we're gonna play it for the win. Play it for the win. Oh Jesus, my brain. I'm sorry. It's already pretty late. I mean, pretty late, it's already 5 for me, but it was a long day. Anyway, let's go straight in the next one. We won already some in the row. Definitely the deck has a good win rate, over 50%, but not super win rate like my easy deck, but a really fun deck. And if you want to use your brain a little bit more, move these dead cells, then this is definitely the right place, the right deck for you. Against Charmangle. And this is cool, no? Because his eye is broken, he has only one Google. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 2 Weaver, maybe turn 2 Shigeki. To ramp? Not sure. I'm not sure, to be honest. Opponent goes first. Let's see what we draw. And then we can decide what we play and how we play it. Shigeki for the win. Last game was amazing. Okay, opponent is another... Ah, fuck. If I play this one for red, then I don't have green source for my green place. If I play it for green, I don't have the flame blast thingy, right? And the visitor can get out of hands really, really fast. So let's play tapped. I think maybe he plays the Jukai. Then we can flame blast the Jukai. It's a part of their combo to have endless runes played in, or without spending any mana. Here's the red source. So this is a Naya runes. Unlucky. Okay. Jesus. Okay, let's play you for green. Let's play you to gain 2 life. Because then I'm thinking about if it doesn't grow, the visitor doesn't grow, I can next turn -1/1 and then flame blast the visitor. But we will see. Currently I need to hit my land drops. Okay, opponent don't grow the visitor, so I can definitely flame blast the visitor. Okay, minus on the visitor. Then flame blast. Where is my lance? Huh? What happened with my lance? Exile the visitor. And then, Jesus, this lance. Huh? The game doesn't want to do. I'm trying my best, guys. I'm trying my best, but again, the opponent is already double as much lance as I do. I'm trying my best to make the biggest plays possible here, but the game doesn't want to. Okay. And Rune of Speed, okay. Really? Jesus! Freaking game, huh? Freaking game, I'm telling you. Okay, let's play, but it's way too slow game. What is wrong with you? What is wrong, huh? What is wrong with this game? Why 24 lands in the deck, by the way, and the game still don't want to give me lands? This is how the game wants me to lose my run, right? Opponent on 5 lands, I'm still sitting with 2 lands that I keep on top. On the draw, I want to point out, on the draw, so I had one draw more than my opponent to draw my land. And my opponent is running away currently with the game. I barely have a chance here. Okay, opponent just drew the visitor, otherwise he will play differently. Michiko, okay, I'm dead, I think, huh? I think I'm dead to this one-eyed fury. Yep, I'm dead. Good game, my friend, good game. Charmangle. Charmangle. I mean, with a little bit more luck, I would have had good chances in this game. I think if we will draw at least consistent land base, we had burn down the house, we had some ramp, we had some acceleration. So the chances were there. Just the game decided not today. So let's do it against Hartos. Arthos, my friend. Cool avatar, by the way, for the Google Eyes. We go first. We have no green source, but we don't really need here green because we have everything. Everything black and red. So go Rakdos it is. Rakdos it is. Opponent is on Gruul. So let's play out our Rider. Opponent with Hame. Let's play you for green. I still can kill it, right? So let's play our Toad Rider out to apply a little bit more pressure afterwards with our Life of Toshiro. We'll do a good job in it. And Bloodchief Thirst still can kill Kami in case my opponent start buffing it like crazy. With runes, another rune deck, huh? Another Naya runes. I don't think this is a Gruul runes. He's just missing white mana. I'm not gonna block your Kami. I'm gonna make it differently. We transform the Zaga. Play life. Give my Todi +1. Go in and then we can kill the Kami. He can return the Kami to the hand because the rune will leave the battlefield too. But it's okay. We have another one for him. Right now I think tempo is more important than blocky. Looks like my opponent is now suffering with lands. How is it, my friend Arthos? How it is? I just played against your net deck, your copy of the deck that had all the lands he needed, and I was on 2 lands. How is it now? How do you feel now? Oh Jesus, this could have gave you. So we're gonna plus on you. Because this is unblockable. And do I care of killing it? Not really, right? Let's make everything unblockable. Everything is unblockable. Opponent is down to 3. And this is a little bit more aggressive approach. You see here more aggressive turn on this deck. So my opponent with a tap land, and I think this is GG for my opponent. I think this is... This doesn't end well, my friend. Good game. Good game. Arthos, I know how it is. I failed you. Last game I failed you. Let's go next one. So our next opponent, maybe last opponent, I don't know how fast it will go, is the Philly. And then we're gonna go into breakdown, talk a little bit about the deck. We go first, and this is actually not terrible. We have some removal. I mean, for going first, maybe more aggressive approach will be better, but we have some removal, we have some ramp, we have our Uprising. So let's keep it, right? Let's keep it. Let's play it green. This one black, this one red. Opponent is maybe mono white. Just maybe. Hopeful initiate, sure. Gonna play you black. Let's play the Weaver out. Why not? Why not, I would say. So basically all the combo pieces in the hand. Right now, right here. Next turn, Chiki Briki. And then we're gonna see what we can... Opponent is mono white. Second spell, yep. Mono white second spell. Put it on the first striker. This is okay. How much extra do I need to pay? 1, right? So I can kill it already. If I want it. The question is, do I want to do it? The thing that will be created here, it's not how you call it? Not an enchantment, so Weaver doesn't buff it to 3/3. This is why I think we're gonna play you as a red source. And as much as I wanna start ticking Kiki, I'm not sure if it will be helpful. I'm really not sure if it's gonna be helpful. Keeping the Kiki back. He plays next turn Brutal Qatar, exile the token, attacks with both, he grows, and I am freaked. So let's pass the turn. Let's pass the turn. I'm gonna pay the ward cost if I need to. Let's see what my opponent has. Rally to ranks. Oh, okay. Let's kill the first striker. Pay the 1 mana. Why is the sound coming twice? He's buffing humans. It's okay. So opponent is a mono white human second spell. Goes all in, no blocks. Okay, a tap source for red. We go here for green. We bring out Chiki Briki and copy the Chiki Briki one more time. So we have 2 of them. Let's see what my opponent do now. Chiki Briki is maybe a problem for him, but let's see. Maybe Skycliffe Apparition could be possible. Not necessary, but possible. So opponent is not happy that I have Chiki Briki on the board. So let's see. The Elite Spellbinder, okay, let's see what he's gonna take. The card advantage or the thing that keeps me longer alive. And to be honest, I hope my opponent attacks all in. Because if he attacks all in, then I can double block the initiate, still have the mana to attack back. Okay, opponent wanna take away the Uprising. Let's see. 1 mana left. Ah, he has maybe Portable Hole, huh? Maybe Portable Hole. But we're gonna see. Okay, my opponent is passes. Resolve. We discard 1 and 2. I want an untap red source. Another Weaver. Okay. This is not super helpful, but also not the worst. Let's go like this. Let's create more tokens. More treasure tokens. Okay. And then I can play this Uprising or this Uprising. I think I'm gonna play this Uprising. And keep the 1 mana to trigger this or copy this ability to create 2 1/1s. To accelerate it a little bit, because I'm not gonna block with my Weaver. Oh shit. Nice. I think I know this list. I think I saw it not long ago on... Ah, fuck. Wait. How much do I have? 11. Next turn, 12, 13. Yeah, I need to stay alive. I need to stay alive, but I think I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna stay alive. I need something with reach. Or something to deal with Elite Spellbinder. I have la vita. I would have combo next turn, right? Jesus. Yeah. Resolve. Resolve. I am dead next turn, right? Am I dead? 9. This goes to 9. This goes to 10, 11. Not enough. This goes to 1, 2. So this will be 11. I copy 3, 12. He creates 1 is 13. Right? Then at least I can stay one more turn alive. So this is now 10, 11. I need to copy this trigger or copy the 1/1 trigger. So let's copy this trigger. Otherwise, I would have had the combo. No attacks. Then we take the action and we need to kill the flyer. Ah, Jesus. Billy, you make it difficult, huh? You make it difficult, my friend. So as long as he's on the ground, I'm fine with it, right? On the ground, he's not dangerous to me. The point is, what I want to do is I want to start Weaver Kiki all time and then untap with a lot of Weavers that will be like 8, 9, 10 powers, right? So this is my goal, what I want to do. But we will see, we will see. My opponent is gonna attack now, most likely. I will have attack too. We can block 1 here and 1 here. Blocky. Jesus, what a game, huh? What a game. I think it's a good game to wrap up the video and go to the breakdown. Okay. Oof. Resolve. 1, 2. I don't need these two. Some lands are good. U for black. Then I can kill the flyer. Kill the flyer. -1 on him. Yes. I can pay this one. Resolve. Then I can 1, 2. He's going back for how much damage? I think I can attack with 1, right? I can attack with 1, create an extra treasure token, and then we're gonna end. Let's see how my opponent is gonna attack. We can flame bolt the Code Spec Cleric and create 3 copies of the Weaver and end turn. Oh, no, wait. Wait. I think I cannot copy, I cannot make the end step trick because I need to block now with the Weavers, but it's possible. Pass. My opponent, where do you put it? Here, okay. Pass. Okay, roll. And then we can do this. Then we copy the reflection token copy. One time. Then we copy it again. This token comes earlier in the play, so it has haste. I can copy the triggered ability again. Let's copy the trigger ability again. Of the Weaver. And then there will be 5 5s, right? Yeah. So we can block both of them. One here, one here. This is how we're gonna block it. My opponent can remove the counters to destroy some of them. He can do that. Still has the mana for it. And it's okay. If you wanna do that, he will keep both of them alive. No, he doesn't wanna do it. He still can do it after the assigning the first combat damage. Okay, Elganjo takes them both out. Resolve, resolve, resolve. My turn. Okay. Then we gonna... Each opponent... We can kill Lumi, right? But does it matter if I kill Lumi? I don't need to kill Lumi. Gaining 2 life is also, I think, nothing that I really need. So let's give plus to you. Submit. Resolve. This other Kiki will help me to... Wait, can I kill him? No, I can't, right? 1, 2, 1, 2. This Kiki will help me block. We have 2 blockers, 3 blockers. You? Sure. Let's go with both of you. To have more treasures to copy in the opponent's turn. Resolve. Or let me see, can I finish him now? I think I can finish him, right? I have 1 treasure left, and this treasure will be spent to copy the sacrifice ability. But, in the same time... Jesus, my brain is farting right now, I'm sorry. In the same time we sacrifice a treasure, so it will be 12. I think I'm good, right? And now we need to sacrifice the treasure for green. I hope it works like this. Take action. No, I cannot copy because the treasure went away. I cannot copy because... Ah, fuck. Because my mana went away. Ay, habla fita! Ay. Okay, let's kill him. Ay, 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 ay. But otherwise it will not have triggered. Otherwise, it will not have triggered. If there is a play, guys, I could have done it that it triggers, and in the same time... I keep the mana, let me know. Maybe I needed to wait longer, and then when the trigger happens, I should have gone, sacrifice the treasure, you know, like when the enchantment, when the uprising, checking for how much permanence I have. After the creating the 1/1 token, then I should have sacrificed it, and then it will trigger as a damage ability, right? Jesus, I'm not sure about it. I'm not sure, but I'm not dead. I'm not dead right now, and I think my opponent is in danger to die. Okay. Okay. So let's see, opponent exiling it. Where do you put the counter? On her? Okay. Okay, I take it, my friend. I take it. Oh no, not on her. So now, how do we do that? How do we do that now? One, two, I attack with them, have two blockers. Opponent could block. Right? Okay. Let's do 1, 2. Next, and just to keep it safe, we're gonna attack it like this. I wanna keep one more blocker back. Next. Let's see how my opponent wants to block. If he wants to block. Chum chum chum. Okay. Okay. Sungold Sentinel is dangerous because he can make unblockable against black and against red, and then I am freaked. This is why. Okay. What does Sungold Sentinel says? Coven. 3 or more creatures, so I need to kill one and then hope that he don't top deck another one. So let's kill one. Let's play you out. The Chiki Briki is sacrificing this, and it's okay. Chum chum chum. Interesting game, interesting game. I think my opponent didn't also expect. Nah, he has one. Good game. If he sees it, it's good game. Yeah, he sees it. Mada. Sorry. Red and black, and then he can go in for 4 damage. Oh, how unlucky is this? How? Yeah. This. I think I had the win here. I think I should have to take more time to use the Uprising a little bit smarter, a little bit better. Because I think I can, when I create the token, in the same time sacrifice a treasure to have exactly 13 permanents. And this, wait, my opponent, he paid it, right? Why he don't pay against black? Elle. What is this flex? Okay, that doesn't matter. Still really cool, really interesting deck, I think. Let's go straight into the breakdown. And here we are back with our game breakdown. Yeah, a little bit unlucky, the last game, a little bit, yeah, maybe tell me, if there was a chance to win, tell me, please, beat this guy, beat this dude that says, oh, you missed lethal, because I'm sure there was a play. I should have maybe thought more about it, but I was not sure also, because it was already end step, if I lose the mana or not. Yeah, just super unlucky. Otherwise I would have copied with the Weaver the Uprising trigger and then finish my opponent this way. Doesn't matter. What did we not saw? I mean, the play that I also said in the intro with Dodge Rider on the turn 4 with one of the 1 mana enchantments. The powerful play we didn't saw, but it happens more often than not. Sometimes you have something on turn 1, turn 2, maybe turn 3 like Valakut, and then turn 4 we can play Toad Rider with an enchantment and then maybe have the advantage on the board. We saw really fast games where we finish out with our Toad Rider, how aggressive he can go, unblockable against mono white. So this is one really good thing. Also, Life of Toshori, you saw there is some combo tricks with our removal spells where we can reduce the power of our opponent's creature and then still Flame Blast bolted. We can also copy the trigger from Life of Toshiri with our Harmony. If there is something that is a 2/2, for example, and you need to kill it, you can copy the trigger and then -1 twice. We can also do the same with the damage, right? The +1, +2, +2. We can give something, for example, the Rider, it's a menace creature, we can give it 2 times +2, +2, so it's a 6/6 with menace. Also finish out the games. I had some games with it where this was really important, really decisive. Otherwise, mana base, you saw, I told you, we have 24 lands and we barely draw lands. This is so super annoying. I don't know why game sometimes decides you don't draw lands even if we run a really low curve. Our curve is 2.3, so there 24 lands should be perfectly fine to draw our lands, but yeah, sometimes it should not be. Again, Chiki Briki combo, amazing. You saw it a little bit how we stole out the last game with this combo, but also if we could have the chance to untap with this combo, it's game over. It's GG. Also against this mono white opponent, it will have been GG. But it should not be. It should not be. Sometimes this is okay. Other things what I want to talk about: burn down the house. Really nice to reach your 13 permanents with Uprising, and this is what we are mainly looking for: the combo with Uprising and Harmony Weaver. To finish out the game really fast, to deal 14 damage instantly. This is really cool. Something similar maybe to this Bearer and Mindlink mecha combo, but maybe in a different direction, different attempt. And I hope you like this Chant enchantment deck. It's some sort of mid-rangey things. Otherwise, guys, yeah, this is so far it, I think, for the breakdown. The mana base, you see, I went all in on Rakdos because we are mainly Rakdos. Black and red is here mostly there, and of course Uprising and our burn down the house needs double red, so this is why we have here 4 of Hunting Ridges and the rest are 2 and 2 of just to have this ability to play Uprising on turn 4. Yeah, something else? Did I forget something? If I forget something, just ask me in the comments. I will be happy to answer it, or just join our Discord. There is a great community where we can discuss all these changes. Otherwise, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Ciao.